What's in the box this week? Let's take a look at what's in your farm share box and what you can do with it this week. Let's take a look. All right, members, here's what you're taking home this week. We've got some fun stuff. I'm going to start with this bad boy right here for the large share, parsnips. Parsnips are in the carrot family. They're like that. They're slightly more bitter, but man, are they nutritious. And this is a great way to bulk up a dish, soup, or stew. Love doing that. So how do you use it? Like you would a carrot, really kind of thinking that way. Also, it's a root vegetable, so you can roast it any way you need. So sometimes if we have root vegetables and you're not sure what to do with them, I will literally take them home, chop them, and put them with other root vegetables and just roast them with some flavor that you and your family like. It may be garlic, onion, rosemary, something in there. This gets everybody in the family used to those things that maybe they've not had before, right? Carrots with tops. We love this. Our local farm's just going off with them. So you know what to do with carrots. Of course, the bottoms. Did you know you can eat the tops? Yes, and they're so good for you. They are a little on the bitter side, so just know that. But high vitamin C, still good beta carotene for the eyes. Really good for that, and anti-parasitic. This is actually a great thing if you have chickens to give them the tops. It's like a little mini dewormer for them, so good for people too. But you can make a great pesto. Think good flavors, strong flavors when you use the tops. It kind of blends that bitterness in a little bit better, and you use a little bit, not a lot. Members, you're actually getting the recipes emailed to you for some savory carrot pancakes that includes the tops. I love it. That's creative. Of course, you've got this amazing green butter lettuce. So soft. Love this. I probably don't even have to tell you what to do with your lettuce, right? And your kale bunch is a bunch of different types of kale. And our farmer this week threw in a little chard. Let me tell you how you know which is which. The chard is going to have a funky colored stem. And let me tell you what I do with these. I take this stem right here and chop it like celery. Use it just like you would celery in any recipe. Chop it up, saute it, great nutrition. So yeah, you can do lots of things with your greens. Don't be afraid of them. If you have picky eaters at home that aren't too sure about it, chop them really small and start hiding them in your sauces, right? So it goes chopped up in your spaghetti sauce, maybe. Kids won't even know it's in there. Chop it up small enough, throw it in with the rice and call it parsley. Really, it does. There are ways you can hide it in there. Shiitake mushrooms for the large share people this week. These are beautiful mushrooms. Did you know these help lower your cholesterol? Amazing. People ask me all the time, right? What helps lower cholesterol? Shiitake mushrooms will. Also anti-inflammatory, good immune booster, but these are like little sponges. So they will take on the flavor of whatever you saute them with. So add your garlic or your onion or whatever seasoning and spices, and it just soaks it up for an even better flavor. It's amazing in recipes. Your microgreens, remember, these are your powerhouse nutrients. This is your vitamin in a box right here. Vitamins for the day, but you want to keep them raw. Don't cook with them, add them on top. Or do like I do and just make salad out of it. Cilantro. Love cilantro. Really strong. Little bit goes a long way. If you're not using your cilantro right away, did you know you can chop it and freeze it? You can use it at any dish later, or you can dehydrate it, of course. But we like this. This is a great immune booster and antifungal. Really hard to find. This might have a few of our large share people confused. Purple whole beans or peas. So these are kind of like black-eyed peas, right? They're in that family, but they're fresh. And they've already been popped out of the little pod for you. So how do you cook them? Fresh beans, you don't have to soak them. You can put them right in your water and cook them like we do any other bean. It's going to be about an hour. Unless you crock pot, maybe slightly less time. You can Instapot them. They're like 10 to 12 minutes. But let me give you a tip for these guys. When you cook them, you don't have to soak them, but if you soak them 4 hours beforehand, rinse the water, then cook them, you will make them way more easily digestible and more protein will absorb. It's more bioavailable. So that's a nice trick to get a little more bang for your buck. The Rebel tomatoes, so yummy. So think of them kind of like cherry tomatoes. So you have a great recipe, members, being emailed to you to use these guys in a tart. Super yummy. You know what to do with avocados. They're so big. Just make sure they're nice and ripe. If yours is hard, you can actually ripen it by putting it in a paper bag with an onion and set it on the counter for a day or two. It'll ripen pretty quick. Fresh spinach. We love spinach. You know what to do with spinach. Did you know if you're not using it right away, you can freeze it, but also to keep it fresh, you can actually put it in the fridge in a little cup of water or take a paper towel that's wet around the base. It's going to help keep it fresher longer until you're ready to use it. It's pretty sensitive, so don't wait too long. Bell peppers, of course, you can chop and freeze, but these seeds are so easy to harvest and grow. You just dry them out on a paper towel. When they're dry, you're ready to grow them. Then you'll have these guys in your garden or your backyard. Really easy. Yellow potatoes. They're a sweeter type of potato with slightly less starch than those russets and a good flavor. Most of you know what to do with your potatoes. And of course, these awesome lemons. Don't forget, you can actually use the peel. I will chop it, save it to hydrate it, and I cup it in my teas. I do the same thing for my oranges. This is a Caracara orange, ginormous. It's in the navel family, so it tastes like a navel orange, very much so full of juice. What makes it red is lycopene on the inside. And of course, that's great for eyes, immune boosting, vitamin C, but great antioxidants. Antioxidants are anti-cancer, right? So we like those. Pears. You have different types of pears. You've got D'Anjou and Bosc. Different flavors. You can use them different ways, but don't be afraid of your pears. Great digestive aid right here. Helps make sure things are moving in the body, and also a great way to get sugar without sugar. So you can sweeten things with these pears. I love to add a little bit of lavender with them. So yummy, and cook them. They're great. Pink lady apples, kind of crisp and crunchy with a great sweet flavor. They're in the family with Honeycrisp. So they're sort of like this. If you want them even crunchier, refrigerate them before you use them. And of course, we know about our yummy berries, blueberries and strawberries. These are in the fruit share, you guys. You have some amazing things to work with this week in your share. And members, of course, we've just emailed you the recipes that go with what you can make with all of this week. Drop in the comments below what you're doing with your goodies that are in your shares this week, because we love sharing ideas with our community. If you like videos like this, make sure that you like and subscribe the channel. We have tons more information for you. Thanks, guys.